Hi Leo, I love you honey. So if you're watching this video, you're going to be on the new channel. Let's see my love. General reading for Leo. We're going to pull some Kipper today. Let's see Leo. Holy angels, Holy Spirits. What can Leo know? Let's pull the spread. Let's shuffle this spread. Where's the spread going to start? General reading. Oh, the death card in reverse. Got the Queen of Pentacles. There's an ex or a mother that is successfully recognizing that the boundaries has changed here. And they want this change to be reconsidered. Well, let's see what this is. Let's do it. When you see the card sideways on this table, it means they come in reverse. What's the reconsideration? 9 Wands is arrest, reconsideration. And what you're reconsidering is your boundary lines when it comes to hobbies, sex, interest, and passion. But it doesn't look like that you're going to change your boundaries at all. For example, some people are allowed to touch you, and some people, you do not let them come in the same town. Adjudication. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. Toe and labor. They got to pay, or they should have already paid. And the toes that they have, that this payment is in boundaries. The community and imprisonment. My goodness. This is a community that knows that your boundaries will not change. Could be a community you grew up in, but they know that you're not you're not changing your boundaries for anyone. You're not changing your rules for anyone. You're not changing promises that you've made to yourself for anyone. Where is internal, Leo? Whew. The Lovers is in reverse. You have separated from your twin and it broke your heart. Just because you didn't change your rules or your boundaries. External. Well, now they're watching. Page of Swords. 2 Cups. They want to reconcile. That's looking for some truth, some sort of clarity. 3 Swords. Queen of Pentacles. They know they broke your heart. Either over a parent, a sister, an aunt, a businesswoman, or a wife. Or a Capricorn energy. Damn. Challenge for this reading. You're not changing where you stand. I mean, the challenge in this reading, mental restriction, mind imprisonment. Picture yourself being barefooted. You know you're wrapped up, tied up, you can't see. But what you don't see in this card, Leo, is behind this person, there's a sword. It's the knife's sword. Causes stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. What you think about during the day, you dream about it at night. He's blindfolded. All he has to do is jump. The sword will cut the ribbon and it will fall. It's analyzing confusion in the contract. Leaving the contract with the Queen of Pentacles, Justice. That's marriage. Someone here got married in church for family preferences. Not for them or the other person. It's because family thought that it was the best thing for them to do. Let me see where it cut. Let's get it. They told them that it was the best thing for them to do. Now that is what's justifying their reflection. They're saying, no, I shouldn't have done it. That 3 Swords goes in those 3 cups. A celebration to spiritually balance the reflection. Let's see what it is, baby. Where is the confusion coming from? And the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. When you get this card, it's slowing down. Analyzing it. You know, enjoying the fucking view. But you got the 8 Swords here. What is the 8 Swords? A wealthy man. A journey. On a journey of wealth. Root of all evil. No wonder there's so much confusion. But you got the mature man and high honor. This masculine is about to put himself up on a pedestal. Well, what's the wealthy man about when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles? See, the wealthy man is the King of Pentacles. This is someone like a small business owner, somebody that's taking their time but confused on how to get started. So, what is the internal wealthy man and journey? Knight of Pentacles, 8 Swords, challenge. Love. Either love and marriage or for the love of family. Clarify that 10 cups, please. Cheated. Third party. The third party cheated on this internal energy. You could have loved this person. There's the devil. Sex addiction. Queen of Pentacles, X. So, this is a child born out of wedlock. And maybe there's an internal person, yeah. You married them, loved them, but you were confused about either the sex addiction, immature sex, or this is 2 children. This is Virgo and Sagittarius, 2 teenagers. Got to take care of the children, but you don't have to take care of the karmic. That's what this is. Using children against the other. Damn. What is the external energy of the wealthy man on the journey? With the Knight of Pentacles and the 8 Swords. Long time confusion. So the external energy, the Fool, and then 9 Swords, that's stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. What you think about during the day, you dream about at night. And guess why? You got 9 Swords, 10 Cups. That 9 Swords is going to poke 10 Cups, and it's going to leave 1. Ooh. Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. Clarifying to the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, female water sign. Low vibing. They was vibing low, was walking away from their emotions, but now they have mastered peace and contentment with the Queen of Pentacles coming together with sex addiction, leaving it behind to find peace and contentment, initiating a struggle to communicate to a soulmate, to reflect emotionally and start over. Ooh. Who is the Queen of Cups when it comes to the external energy? Cancer energy. To this mature man and a high honor. Time again. She keeps wanting to have sex. It's sexual relations. To justify the contract. To justify the contract. Successfully. Leo energy. They're going to try to keep coming in until you finally say, get the fuck out of here. These are contracts that actually has done nothing but insert jealousy into your relationship with this twin flame soulmate. It looks like separating from a twin because they broke your heart to look for a soulmate. That's what this looks for. Reason why it's all happening. We're going to pull this one first. Thief. 7 Swords. Deception. Courthouse. Ooh. All right. So that's the divine court right there. Somebody's sitting up in the divine chairs. Courthouse chairs. What is the reason why it's all happening? Uh-oh. Masculine. He's being divinely guided to leave behind something where he can go hear himself think. Oh. Let's see. What is the internal energy for Emperor Six Swords? You know, the Six Swords is when the divine is telling you, get out of there. Take your own problems with you. Anything that you second guessing yourself about, even if it's caused by another person, take it with you. Sweep up all your pieces you left there. You know, if you're on a bonfire, pick your cans up, put them in a bag, and get out. Let's clarify what's in the Six of Swords when it comes to the masculine, since he is on the board here. It's time. 7 Pentacles. Divine timing. 4 Swords. To be able to assess what he didn't know. There's the true sword right there. Ace of Wands. A new perspective. King of Wands. This masculine's about to get some brand new energy. Assessing the investments of the unknown. Unknown assessments. 4 to the 6 swords. That's going to make 10. And that is a minor arcana for a tower. No longer supporting low vibing energy because it's a spiritual struggle. It's a spiritual ultimatum. Spirit has given masculine an ultimatum. Don't touch it. If it's low vibing, don't touch it. If it's not going to get you to your legacy, don't touch it. Okay, since the masculine's on the board here, where is the divine feminine? She turned her back on it and she's acting like she's not single. Or she's just acting codependent. I would too. Feminine says, I'm not looking at him in the eye. That's what she said. Where's the third party here? There's your Queen of Cups. And your Temperance in reverse. She brings no peace, no contentment. Cancer energy or a female water sign. Well, like we said before in this reading, you don't have to take care of the karmic. Karmic can work for their own bread. Now the kids, different story. You know. And you got this wealthy man on a journey. He might have a lot of money and the karmic's like, well, don't you love your family? And she might actually ask him in front of his children or in front of people that look up to him. Bitch. See? That's going to be the reflection through emotional confusion. Recent past in this reading. You have the masculine or Scorpio energy, masculine water sign. Could be drinking a little bit. The 9 Cups is a wish fulfillment. Yes, its wishes come true, but those wishes sometimes are too good to be true because the spiritual wishes come in the lantern, in the hermit. This masculine, he wishes to know if he's been cheated on. Quickly communicating the spark of emotion. Let's see. In divine timing, strategically thinking about that brand new energy and where they stand and looking for judgment. Curious, a breaker 19 calling on the divine Father. Can you hear him? Kind of thing. Judgment on the family. This masculine wishes to know if their family would judge them. What are they wondering if family would judge them for? It's in reverse. Change and great fortune. This masculine no longer wants this money. He no longer wants this journey of a wealthy man. He could have got a big inheritance from family. He don't want the fucking money. That is the death card in reverse. Because money's not going to change the boundary of interest when it comes to passion, when it comes to the courtship and the lover. Oh, there's an ultimatum here. There is a family that has actually told a masculine, hey, I got a lot of money for you. You stay single, you do this, you do that. Or you stay a father to this family and you can have it all. But this masculine, this King of Cups, Scorpio energy, he's like, yeah, that's just too good to be true, ain't it? He's going to tell him he doesn't want the money. He's going to tell him he doesn't want the money. Poverty in reverse. Even without the money, he's not going to feel less than. This is a Muslim's understanding that money means nothing when it comes to the spiritual realm. Literally. False person. The Muslim said, he said, I wasn't in poverty until I got with the false person. The imprisonment, official person. He put himself there. She might have actually had him locked up. Let's see. Who is the false person? That's the jealousy. That's the jealous circle. Conflict, drama, competition, strife, and jealousy. That's the whole circle of flying monkeys that says closing. Where is this King of Cups when it comes to the false person today? Oh, honey. Secret's out. The moon in reverse. It's no longer a secret. 3 of Wands. A plan in preparation to turn one's back on anything that they are no longer interested in, and it's not a secret. So this King of Cups has actually told the false person. They could have actually told the false person, hey, I know I'm not alone. I know who my counterpart is. Ooh. Well, who is it? Top of the spread. 7 swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. A change and a turning point in life. Nothing going to be the same again. When you get the 7 swords and the Wheel of Fortune, that's either karmic interference or somebody interfering in destiny. Let's see what this is, my love. Great fortune. The reason why the Muslims want to do what he does with his great fortune, because it's causing deception on his own destiny. Courtship. He's putting more time to money. You know, like dating the bills on themselves. Main male, privileged lady. Shit. Woo. Deception, deception, deception. This Muslim was rich when he started this courtship. But there was a lot of deception, a lot of interference. He didn't trust himself with it, but there's something here he didn't see. Because this 2 swords back here, that's the 2 swords of the blindfold. Stuck, stagnant, and undecided. What caused the 7 swords to the wealthy man? He wasn't really interested. And that's what he's reflecting on. It didn't support his enlightenment. The hangman, the moon is at the bottom of the card. Or excuse me, the sun is at the bottom of the card. It's like it just didn't support his interest. Well, why did he support it? Queen of Pentacles, Star in reverse. She wasn't healed emotionally. She was feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to him, betrayed. This Muslim might have actually married him. Yeah, this is the path of interest that they chose of the devil out of temptation. And those 5 wands. Conflict, drama, competition, strife, and jealousy. Chose one of the flying monkeys. What happened to the monkey today? We're talking karmic. There's the 5 pentacles. That's the low vibe. That's the 6 swords. That's the low vibe and energy that this Muslim is leaving. 6 of swords is where he can just go somewhere and hear himself think. What's coming in this reading for the Zodiac sign, Leo? Oh, Leo, you got the Ace of Cups. You got peace and love, but Oh, see? Here comes the reflection. Right here is the Hermit, 3 cups, and all these flipped in reverse. It's a reflection on who you come together with in divine timing. There's that Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. You have somebody coming in that has squashed a roach. They've literally killed a spiritual bug. Because Temperance Sagittarius energy, it comes with one way in and one way out. It's like pulling up to a park and you guys go into a picnic table nobody else knows about. Unseen. Out of the public eye. Ooh. What is coming in for this reading? What is the Ace of Cups in Temperance? Gift. Imprisonment. Okay, crosswatcher, allow me to tell you something. Once a gift is open, it's no longer a surprise. Bad health and privileged lady. What's this got to do with... Let's do internal, external here. Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Internal, Leo energy. A gift of imprisonment. Or a gift inside prison. Look. Feminine says the sun is in reverse. She said, nope. You better think about that. Think about that. She says, where's the masculine here? Let me see. Masculine's got the King of Swords, sun in reverse. But now, he's curious on the messages. Oh, he's looking to communicate with the Queen of Wands to spiritually balance this. A gift that the masculine thought was his spiritual gift, he shouldn't have never opened. And that's what he has come into conclusion with, because the imprisonment and the 8 wands, this person knows that you don't trust anything they say. So instead of coming in and saying something to you, they actually have to make some sort of movement. They have to come in slow and they're not really sure what to do once they get there. Well, let's make it easy on you, crosswatcher, since we're just pulling this reading. You might have to go through family first when it comes to this Leo. Because this Leo might have a family that watches them every fucking where they go and who they talk to. So, crosswatcher, you might actually have to talk to Leo family first. If you can get through their family, this is what the Leo's saying. You know those little crazy people that you put on the front porch with a glass of tea that will just whoop anybody's ass because they don't care? Yep. Clarify the internal energy in this reading. Excuse me. Come on, Hermit. Shuffle. Virgo energy there. Internal for this reading. Chariot. See you later, Rotten Tater. Don't want no more. It's got the Judgment cross on it. You're free to do whatever you want to do, where you want to do it at, who you want to do it with, how long you want to do it. You know, you got the Chariot and the Fool here, honey. The Fool is open opportunity, freedom, free to risk anything you want. But the Chariot is here with the Judgment cross. It looks like you're protected, like you're traveling through the spiritual realms invisible. Mature woman. Marriage. You're waiting for the right one. If this is a feminine in this reading, you're waiting for the right one. Change of thoughts. That's what that is. Change of thought. Your external person wishes they would have never changed their mind about you. They felt really connected to you, but where's the external energy? Right here in the mature woman and marriage. You have that King of Swords in reverse. This is a masculine, did not make a smart decision, or this is just a pure ass narcissist. Aquarius energy, carrying a lot of problems. A heavy responsibility. They have a heavy responsibility if they don't make a smart decision. Wherever they will start that Page of Pentacles, it'll go to a dead end real quick. Page of Pentacles, dead end. Page of Pentacles, dead end. At least 10 times. Regardless of if it happens in 2 days or a year. Ooh. What does Leo need to do towards the Aquarius energy in reverse? There's that 9 of Wands in reverse. Don't even reconsider it. 8 Pentacles. Focus. Don't reconsider something that you, that's 9 Wands in reverse and the 10 Wands is here in the upright. If it's their problem, give it to them. It's not yours to carry. That's how you're going to be so free. Your Chariot is here. Think about those wagons with wheels and horses pulling them back in the day in the desert. They ain't packing your kitchen sink. You only going to take your necessities because that carriage needs to be so light that it can move fast. I mean, you're coming in the Fool and the Chariot. Like a slingshot. It's like, get out of here. External of the Chariot and the Fool. 7 of Wands. 4 Pentacles. They're halted from making a stand because they've recognized this soulmate connection will rebuild. They've halted. It's not like they've halted all the way. They're just like sitting back. What are they watching? They could be saving energy to come in and make a stand. Main male. He's getting himself together. Main male, an official person. He's holding himself up in high honor. There's the high honor there. Message of concern. He's worried himself. Something's happened that has worried this masculine about himself. He feels like his energy's been drained. You know, like someone that's really, really thirsty and need a good drink of water. What would this main male and official person want to tell the Leo woman in this reading? Here they come. Chariot. Here they come. Oh, Queen of Wands. I tell you what, if we could spell your name, it would be on that card. Let's see. Advice in this reading. Man. Advice. Well, there's the High Priestess sitting back and observing, not speaking up much. The advice here is to listen to your intuition and make the judgment from there. Because you're going to find new energy. Divine timing is going to bring you energy. Assessing the investments of passion. Wow. Since it's on the table, where is this Queen of Wands with the High Priestess and Judgment? I will show you the Judgment crosses on the front of the car. See this cross right here? It carries over to the car. Once you woke your ancestors up, they put you in that invisible chariot. So where is that Queen of Wands with the High Priestess and Judgment? Oh, Knight of Swords, no mercy. 5 Cups. Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. The feminine wants to tell the masculine that the Queen of Cups is just using him, and she is what is causing his emotions to go down the drain. 5 Cups. She is what is causing him to feel like he is unlovable. So she's made the final firm decision through her intuition to go ahead and call for judgment. Intuitive judgment. So what's this masculine think about that? See, because the Knight of Swords will be the King of Swords in reverse. This masculine's got to learn how to talk to the feminine. Boom, shakalaka, boom, boom. He said, no, she did not. There he comes. You know, they 5 minutes late home. Hey, where are you at? Oh, I'm at the stop sign. I'm on my way. I saw Bob or somebody at the stop sign, and I was just talking to him and just lost time. Or Linda over there. Somebody's over there. I wonder where those names come from just real quick. King of Pentacles in reverse. Not following through. And celebration. Where's those names coming from? Trickery. Magician. Page of Wands. Someone could be interested in you. Sparking the interest in divine timing. Mastery. Focused. Yeah. What is this external energy so focused on Leo for, man or woman? The Empress and the Star. You have a healed Empress. Hope, faith, balance, renewal. And a soulmate woman. Oh, man. Left the twin for the soulmate. Now recognizing that the twin brought in the confusion through the emotional confusion to clarify who to trust. Ooh. So your external energy, they're going to shockingly leave. They're going to either shockingly come forward or shockingly go somewhere where they can hear themselves think. The Emperor's in the Six of Swords. So where is this Six of Swords actually going? Nine Pentacles, independent, deception. It's going back. Oh. As soon as the masculine leaves and lets the tower fall, the divine is going to cut the gate where nobody can follow him out. Can we clarify the judgment, the intuitive judgment that's been called? Sun and wealth. And the Lovers. That's abundified wealth for the divine union. That's why the masculine's saying, I might not be rich in money, but I know I'm rich in spirit. Woo. And that's why family doesn't like it. They're like, well, how are you going to buy bread? And this masculine's going to learn to say, well, who said I like bread? Let's see. A little flour and water, all you need. Potential outcome. Here's that Two Swords that's sticking behind right there. Unsure if you're going to work together. Shockingly comfort. Five Swords, King of Wands. The masculine is nervous. He doesn't trust what he does not see. That's Five Swords and Two Swords. Here's Five Swords and Two Swords. He says, I do not trust what I don't understand. Well, that's the whole point of it. If they told you the answers, it wouldn't be a test. The outcome here is acknowledging what you didn't see before. Acknowledging what was unknown. Occupation. And concern. Unexpected income. Can we clarify the Two Swords? Because we know what everything else is here. For the internal, stuck, stagnant, and undecided. You don't trust it either. Five Swords. Five Swords, Two Swords. Or Seven Swords, Two Swords. Five Swords, Two Swords. You don't know if you'll ever trust it again. Maybe their occupation is a concern to you. Or your occupation is a concern to them. And they don't know if you know it. Well, why would Leo's occupation be a concern? Strength card. Strength, courage, power, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment. Your power put them on hold. It's like your energy said, sit down. Four Pentacles right here. And it's like they have to defend themselves now against the hold. Well, the tables must have turned then. What is this external energy trying to say in the Two Swords? Look at this shit. Two Swords again. They didn't know about the Lover's connection. But they're focused. Look at that. You see? Temperance. Coming together in communication, weighing heavy with new energy, sparking the interest to manifest a soulmate judgment without support to reconsider, rushing in to abundance and legacy, but struggling with being spiritually enlightened. This King of Wands, Death card, and the Hierophant, and Oh my gosh. And the Wheel of Fortune with another Hierophant. The Maslin knows the only way to get baptized, the only way to get that fresh drink of spiritual water is to go to the Wheel of Fortune and get it himself. He's actually got to face the Father before he can see the feminine. How would he face the Father? Block communication from coming in to receive the new energy for the brand new contract. So they can't be talking to anybody from the past. Somebody that they were committed to. That's the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that they were trying to follow through with successfully because of they wanted to be recognized successfully in the public. But now the King of Swords is strategically thinking about getting that different perspective on the offer of the contract, because that Queen of Pentacles has done nothing but brainwashed him, or tried to, or made him feel defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to, and betrayed. Where's this King of Swords, King of Pentacles now? Taurus, Aquarius. Notice that that's all different zodiac signs. So I'm going to say the Aquarius energy was brought down a notch, and he could have been getting into an argument with this Cancer to turn his back to get prepared for the lover's connection. Quickly looking for, shockingly, like really running over to the computer and looking for... This Maslin's looking for his twin. He broke his own heart, and that's what he's trying to fix. I love you guys, and the reason why he's trying to heal his own heart, because he knows that the feminine doesn't need him to heal hers. She's already done it. I love you.